According to NEC 310.16 AON, for number 2 aluminum XHHW-2, the 90 Celsius ampacity is 100 amps. According to NEC 310.16 APWR, for number 2 aluminum XHHW-2, the 75 Celsius ampacity is 90 amps. The inspector is concerned that the wire may overheat due to sun exposure, even though the ambient temperature is within acceptable limits. The inspector is correct in that a correction factor may be applicable. According to Table 310.15b3, a correction factor of 1.25 is allowable for direct buried conductors in wet locations with an ambient temperature not exceeding 90 Celsius or 194 degrees Fahrenheit. To address the inspector's concerns and a desire for 100 amp breakers, the following recommendations can be made. Firstly, use a correction factor of 1.25. This would allow the number 2 aluminum XHHW-2 wire to be protected by a 100 amp breaker in accordance with 310.15b3. Secondly, consider using a sun shield. This would mitigate the effects of solar heating on the wire. Thirdly, provide documentation. Submit calculations and documentation to the inspector demonstrating the use of the correction factor and the appropriateness of using 100 amp breakers. The exception mentioned in 338.10b applies to service conductors, not feeders. It allows service conductors to be rated 125% of their ampacity for conductors up to 3 American wire gauge. This exception does not apply to the feeder conductors in question. By applying the correction factor of 1.25 and considering the use of a sun shield, it is possible to protect the number 2 aluminum XHHW-2 feeders with 100 amp breakers while meeting the requirements of the National Electrical Code and addressing the inspector's concern.